We are live. Good evening, everyone. My name is Wilson, and I am honored to share this opportunity with you guys. I'm just going to take a quick moment and share this on my wall. If you can, in the comment below, tell me where you're from, where you're watching from. Take a quick moment here so I can share it on my page. Hello everyone, my name is Wilson. I'm from Ohio. I'm actually from Columbus, Ohio. And you're from Idaho. How you doing? I'm here sharing my opportunity and how I went shifting my income here in the last few months. Now, a few years ago, I actually had 2 jobs. I lived in corporate America, and I was making about $103,000 a year, but I was working 16 hours a day, and I was working an hour apart from each other. So how my day was going was I would wake up in the morning at 7, drive to my job that was an hour away, be there 8 hours, then drive an hour back to my apartment where I had my other job, and then sleep for about 4 hours, and then start the graveyard shift, which was about 8 hours at night. So I would get off at 7 a.m. in the morning and rinse repeat every single day. Now, that was awesome at the time because I was just a single dad, but I realized that I really wasn't spending a lot of time with my kids. I'm a father of 4, and I'm married, and money's not everything. And once I realized how much time I was missing from my kids, it was starting to get at me. So luckily, it was a blessing in disguise. I lost my first job, which I only had 8 hours. I lost my first job, so my first primary job, I had to start shift, working in the evening shift. And that, if anybody knows, when you have an evening shift job, you don't really have a social life because everybody's at work when you're at home doing nothing. And then when you have to go to work, everybody is at home having fun with their family and friends or whatever. But as luck as have it, I actually lost my job. And I was jobless for 7 months. And those 7 months were the best months of my life because I got to spend every single day with my boy. And I grew real close. And then I decided to get another job. And then I repeated it all over again. And not too long ago, I actually had to go to court over custody issue with my kids. And it left me dead broke. If anybody goes to court for divorce or child custody, you all know you need a lawyer, and lawyers will suck you dry. But real quick, if anybody is looking at this video, if you see this video, somebody shared this video with you, and there's a link in this video, and you can go back to that person who shared this video to you, and they will give you the info. Now, after going to court, my credit score was about 478. And that was in July. And if anybody knows, you can't get absolutely anything with the 400 credit score. And actually on this page right here, you can see that. Actually, let me show you real quick because proof is everything. My credit score now is, you can see right here. Hold on. Let me switch the camera. My credit score right now is 714, and I actually am paying now 5.5 APR on my car. And that is all with this amazing opportunity that this company has done. And it's not just me that's doing it. There's plenty of people now that have gone from the low 400s up to the 800 credit score. It used to be that cash was king, but nowadays, if you don't have a good credit score, you can't do anything. You can't get a credit card. You can't get a car loan. If you try to rent a car, you can't do anything. Now in school, they teach us how to have calculus and math and a whole lot of stuff that you don't do anything with your life. You go to 13 years of school and you don't learn anything about finances. Most rich people, they don't have jobs, and that's is what I was looking for. Uh, this summer is really hit me hard because I was left broke, and I wasn't even living paycheck to paycheck. I was living like paycheck to every other paycheck. That's how bad I was doing. And I was looking and searching, how in the world am I gonna make more money, because I am drowning in debt and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And I actually found this opportunity where the person that helped me, he's actually my brother-in-law, and he makes, when I contacted him, he was making $5,000 a week. Yes, that's right, $5,000 a week doing something simple online, which to me, it was like, there's no way you can make $5,000 a week. How is that possible? And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, Amazon is an online company and they make billions. eBay, they make billions. There's a lot of companies that make billions of dollars, and they all started, from their house. So I thought to myself, well, okay, you can make money online, and since he's my brother-in-law, I know exactly, that this is true. And what's up, Chad? And Chad can tell you too. He's shifted his income too. So when I saw the opportunity that he was making $5,000 a week, I'm like, I have to jump on board, because I have nothing better to do with my life, because I don't want to go back to 2 jobs and having no social life. So I decided to jump on board, and immediately I got into the system, and I started going at it at my credit report, because your credit is everything nowadays. And my credit score has, as you saw, is 714 now, which I didn't think was going to be possible anytime near soon. I thought I had to get a lot of money to pay all that down, but I removed so many things from I removed things that are late, things that are 5 years old. It removes pretty much everything with this system. And last month, we actually went to Las Vegas. Now, how many people here have a job? If you can, type the number 1 in the comments, see how many people have a job. There's a delay here. Now, in jobs, I know in my job, they have what they call Christmas parties, or parties where they try to boost morale, but nobody wants to hang out with people who they have a job with, because who wants to hang out with people? Everybody hates their jobs. But when we organized the Las Vegas event, people actually paid to travel all the way to Las Vegas to meet people they have never met before in their lives. Most of us talked to each other online, and there was 200 people signed up to go to Las Vegas. And we went to Las Vegas. We rented out a mansion, and there was about $1 million worth of exotic cars there. And I met everybody that was there, and everybody there was just like me. And I met about 3 or 4 millionaires there, and they were just regular people. They weren't stuck up. They were like this regular person. And the amazing part for me was everybody was just so genuine, and it felt like it felt more like a family function, like a reunion, than it was meeting people who you had no idea it was. And actually, in March this year coming up, we're gonna do it again, but in Orlando with an even nicer place. Now I know people are thinking that, how can I make money online? It's just really for me. Well, me personally, I'm an introvert. I don't really talk to people on this kind of scale. I don't really go out forth and do it. But when you are around so many people who's winning, so many people who's making so much money and changing their lives, it just rubs off on you, and you just start to change internally. I know when I was a kid, I was always made fun of, and at the time, I thought that, man, my life is horrible because everybody hates me. Nobody gives me any kind of support. Everybody was bringing me down. But now I see that was a blessing in disguise, because that only made me stronger. So now if somebody talks bad about me, just right over my head. It doesn't bother me at all. But with this company, there's no company out here like this that so many people that make so much money are willing to help you out. Every week we have about 3 or 4 live webinars where we teach each other what we do on a day-to-day basis, and they actually teach us every single day. They tell us, hey, you should go out and do this. You should go out and do this. This will help you, succeed in the business. And this is a gateway for you to have financial freedom. Now, there's poor people and there's broke people. I used to be poor. Now I'm just broke. And being poor is just a state of mind. You being poor, you will always be poor in your whole life. But being broke, it doesn't mean you have to stay there forever. This company also teaches people how to shift their income at their job. Like my man Chad here, he actually got a $300 raise at his job without even asking for it, because about 67% of Americans overpay in taxes in every paycheck. So what we also teach you is to change your W-4 so you can have more money every paycheck. Now, what would $100 or $200 every month do for you? And that's what you're not asking, without asking for a pay raise. That's just you asking for, that's just you going into your W-4 and going to payroll and asking them to change your W-4 according to the IRS so that everything is legal. And you will, and on average, the least I've seen somebody have a paycheck is $100. So me, myself, I pay $0 for federal taxes. So for me, I was paying about $176. So now every paycheck it's $0. So I don't pay any federal taxes. And another awesome thing about this company is that everything's a tax write-off. So and a lot of people don't know that when you have a small business, you can write off up to $20,000 in tax write-offs. So that means my mortgage, because my home business is here, my cell phone bill, I'm talking to you now with the live video, so my cell phone bill, I can write that off on taxes. My car note, well, I drive a lot to meet people and talk about the business, so my car note, a part of that can be a tax write-off. There's so many tax write-offs, so your AIG will drop down significantly and you will pay less taxes. It's all about keeping money in your pocket. You know, most rich people, they don't pay taxes because they know how to work with the IRS. And this company teaches you a lot about your taxes, what's going on, and how we make money. Generally speaking, is I post ads and I make live videos and I share. All I do is I share information. I share information with people and I tell them about it, and it's up to them if they want to do it or not. Now, who does not want to make extra money? I know for me, I was at the last leg. And honestly, for me, my motivation was my kids. I did not want to keep living my life the way I was living. In my family, generally speaking, the men at around the age of 40, they have this epiphany and they say to themselves, I need my own business because keeping a job isn't going to make for me. If you look at any millionaire, any rich person out there, nobody has a job. They all have a business. And all of the men in my family, they're around the age 40 when they decide to have a business. And I remember all my uncles having money, and I'm like, man, how in the world did they get all this money? Every single one of them has a business. And now I just started my own, so I guess that family gene just kicked in. But I can't explain how awesome it is, this feeling. Next year, I know I won't be in this place where I'm at now. Next year, I don't plan on having a job this time next year. Next year, I plan on having just making my income only online. And this is an awesome opportunity that I can't explain how happy I am that I won't have a job next year, because I don't want to make somebody else rich. I'd rather work on myself. And look at that. Kimberly has credit score of 720, and that's all from this company here. So real quick, people, if you are seeing this video, if you want to know how you can make extra income, and you know, there's a lot of people, you know what, I'm gonna see if I can share a couple of posts of people. So you can see how people here are actually winning. See if I can pull it up. Okay, people, here we go. I'm gonna show you how. Now this guy right here, he's made $80,000, and here it says he's made it in less than 6 months. he's generated $80,000, and that's all from this opportunity. And see, Will here, his credit score went up 140 points in less than 2 months. How is that even possible? And here you can see he's made $360 so far in this opportunity. And this is just from working on their phone. And right here, I've made so far $320. This person here's credit score has gone up, and right here, this person, their paycheck is made their first paycheck is $54. Now, what can $54 in 1 week do for you? I know for a lot of people who are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, any amount will help. And for me, $320 has helped a whole lot. And you saw one person there, they made $80,000 in 6 months. Now, like any opportunity, like if you at your job, if you don't work, you don't get paid. In this line, if the more you work, the more you get paid. So it's really up to you how much you want to put into it. So if you are willing to put forth in yourself, then you can make a lot of money. Another amazing thing about this company is we help each other out. There's currently, I want to say, let me see how many members are in here. Currently on my team, the takeover team, there is 11,500 people. So that's 11,500 people all working with each other, helping each other succeed in life. Now, what other companies do you know where has 11,000 people that actually are willing to work with each other to help each other succeed? Because here, it doesn't matter if one person succeeds. We all want to succeed here because we're like one big happy family. I know that sounds cliche, but that's just the way it is. Like if you see some people scrolling here, some people here are on my team, like Melissa, Kimberly, they're on my team. The OC's on my team. Mary Jean's on my team. Everybody here, they're always willing to help out. A lot of people that not even on my direct team, they ask me questions and I just help them out as best as I can, because we all want to grow and we all have the same goal. We all want financial success, because nobody wants to have a job at the end of the day. We all want to live a legacy for our children. Now, real quick, people, I'm about to end this because I have an emergency right now. I'm sorry. But in this video, if you swipe up, there is a link to this opportunity, and whoever shared this video with you, get with them and they will tell you about this opportunity. They will tell you everything you need to know. So don't comment on it, don't message in this page because we won't get back to you. Go back to the person who shared this video with you. So if you're interested in shifting your income, let the person who shared with you let you go. All right. Now, thank you. My name is Wilson Olacio, and have a good night.